Hello everybody, Neroamee, Alucard, the Madman, back again for another episode of The Writer's Journey, and today we're going to be discussing one of my favorite forms of poetry, how to write effective spoken word poetry. Let's just dive right into it. Most of the points I brought up in the how to write effective poetry video, which you can watch on this channel, wink wink, nudge nudge, really can be repeated almost ad nauseum for spoken word poetry with a couple of differences. Key difference number one with spoken word poetry is write to a rhythm. So if you know anything about music, you know that in most music, or rather most American music, there are 4 beats to a measure, like this. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So what you should be doing is accounting for that beat, that rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 as you write it and as you read it. Now the key to it is as you're reading it. That's what makes following the rhythm tricky, depending on how big the words are that you're using in your spoken word piece. But moving along. So as I said earlier, write to a rhythm and account for that said rhythm while delivering spoken word poetry, because that's why it's called spoken word poetry. It's meant to be read, delivered, in an impassionate manner. So really some of it is also stage presence. Not totally reliant on it, because the content is that much more important than how you say it with spoken word poetry. And spoken word poetry and hip hop are like second cousins. So you have to account for that rhythm as you read it. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then using that rhythm, deliver the poem to that beat. It's really simple. Just 4 beats to a measure. Count where you want certain words to be read at on the second beat, on the 4th beat, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, account for rhythm in delivery as well. The last point I'm going to bring up in terms of spoken word poetry is because it's related to hip hop, or like they're basically second cousins. Spoken word poetry often can have punchlines in it. So a punchline can be some of the most difficult writing you'll ever do, because it has to be clever enough. Well, in my opinion, a well-structured punchline is kind of like writing a good joke. It has a setup. It has a setup part of it, and then the punchline part of it, which resolves the setup. So setups and punchlines are very tricky, but focus on simple ones before you go really abstract with it. Like, let me think of one. You know what? I don't even have one prepared. I thought I had one prepared when I was kind of thinking of this video, but nope, I don't have a spare punchline on me. So I'm just gonna say, go listen to Big L. Oh wait, I got one. I'm gonna quote him for you. Big L once said on the song Flamboyant, in I believe the second verse, he said, "Time is money, so I stay late." That is such a simple and clever punchline. And simplicity is often the best thing to go with in terms of writing punchlines. So focus on simple punchlines, and then as you develop it, you can get more intricate with it. But with all of that being said, I am Neroamee Alucard, the Madman. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you want more content from my channel. Now I must go. My planet needs me. Peace.